I had a chance to spend 3 days in Phoenix last week to check out their new light rail system. The trains are busy and they're popular, but it was a struggle to get them built. Hillsborough County wants to fund a similar rail system here. Voters will decide on a new tax in November. Here's more on the debate for and against. The only light rail the Tampa Bay area has known, at least in this century, is the Tico streetcar, the 2.4-mile system serving mostly tourists in Ybor City and Channelside.
I love it. It's so cute.
But now plans are in the works for a 46-mile big city rail system that will move commuters, students, and tourists throughout the county.
The USF area, which is growing, downtown in the West Shore area. It's designed to move people from where they are to where they want to go.
Former Congressman Jim Davis is part of Moving Hillsborough Forward, the group advocating a 1-cent sales tax that would be split up to fund road improvements, a doubling of the bus system, and the light rail system. A sleek new train system started rolling almost 2 years ago in Phoenix, Arizona, after decades of planning, campaigning, and construction. Arizonans have embraced the new system, especially business owners along the tracks. Dana Mule's new restaurant gets free advertising from the passing trains, but he says the biggest benefit is hard to quantify.
You sit on the patio, you're having a drink, you're eating dinner at night, the light rail comes by. It gives you a sense you're in a real city with a downtown as opposed to a giant suburb. So for us, it's been fantastic.
Ridership on the Valley Metro rail system is up 40% above projections and still growing.
Typically, there's a lot of novelty in that first year, novelty riders, people riding for fun. And so usually your first year can be sort of your groundbreaking year, really high record ridership. And so for us to see this trend of 2010 doing better than 2009 is amazing.
But critics say the train doesn't go far enough into the suburbs to serve enough commuters. Supporters say that's no criticism at all. It just shows that people like light rail and they want more of it.
Here's our first caller. Caller, you're on the air. What's your name and where are you calling from?
A recent call-in show on WMNF radio shows there is opposition to light rail in Hillsborough County.
Where do you expect to get the 70% revenues that are going to be required to come from outside sources?
The Tea Party-inspired group No Tax for Tracks is opposing the measure for a fundamental reason.
It's cost. Rail is costly.
Sharon Calvert sees the system as serving only downtown special interests.
The downtown businesses or developers or real estate, they are the ones that benefit the most. So again, you're looking at the county that's subsidizing the city at 2.5 to 1.
Moving Hillsborough Forward has less than 5 weeks to dispel that notion.
More than half of this plan is about roads and buses, and the vast majority of roads and buses benefit the county.
Phoenix voters rejected transit taxes 3 times before they approved the new rail system. The Transit Authority claims their $1.4 billion investment has yielded more than 3 times that much in private investment along the rails. A sales tax increase that amounts to 14% is a tough sell in this economy, but supporters say the worst option of all is to do nothing.
The most expensive way to build transportation systems is to keep doing what we're doing. Build these roads. They're very large, like the interstate widening. It takes a long time to build them, and as soon as you build them, they fill up.
But one of the key choices Phoenix made was to have the rail line go near but not through the airport. Now, most supporters of light rail for Hillsborough County would like the tracks to take passengers directly to the terminals. Those details, though, are still being worked out. We'll keep you up to date.